I don't hear you. That bowling alley next door makes so much noise. Now, what is it, my little one?
Well, Papa, what's the matter with the band? Are we going to have a fiddle player?
Sure, I hired one. He's late. He should be here 15 minutes ago already.
Who did you get, Papa?
His name is Jack Benny. He's the same fellow who played at Mama and mine wedding.
Yeah, is he real good?
One of the best. You think I spend $12 a night for just anybody?
Papa, $12 for just a fiddle player?
Well, out of this he has to pay a singer who he's bringing with him.
Well, we'll get...
Hey, this looks like fun, Jack.
Yeah.
How about that? We're going to have a ball, aren't we?
Yeah, she's kind of cute, isn't she?
Yeah.
I wonder if she's got a friend.
I doubt it very much.
What was that joke about the Kansas Dust Bowl?
That was before.
Oh. Hey, there's our host, Pulaski. Hey, Mr. Pulaski. Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr.
I want
Benny.
you to meet Mr. Sinatra.
How do you do?
I thought you were going to bring a singer.
Well, he is a singer.
That skinny little thing?
Well, I mean, everybody can't be Alonzo. Don't forget, listen, he's wonderful, Mr. Pulaski, really. You know, I wouldn't jeopardize my reputation. After all, someday your daughter will have children. And when they get married, I want their business, too, you know.
Well, maybe you're right. Oh, and remember another thing. The musicians only get 2 sandwiches apiece.
There's no limit on the coleslaw and the pickles, though.
Oh, coleslaw, pickles, all you want.
Hey, Jack.
What?
Jack, what's going on here?
Well, Mr. Pulaski, you know, as long as we came over as guests, he wanted to know if I play a violin solo, and maybe you'd sing a song for him.
Oh, no, Jack. I'm rather tired. I don't want
What? You know sing?
Listen, for 2 sandwiches, I'll give you 3 sandwiches. What's the difference? I'll give you one of mine, you know.
All right.
What is that?
That's a bowling. That's a bowling alley.
Oh, that's the Brisky's bowling alley next door. I played for his wedding.
Oh, you
too.
know him, too?
Yeah. I brought Lanny Ross with me that time.
Hey, Jack. You know, I guess I'm not as healthy as I think I am.
What do you mean?
That's the second time that vulture came down to take a look at me.
Well, look, let's congratulate the bride.
Yeah,
huh?
that's a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks very much. Thanks.
Say, Jack. Jack, what is this bit they're doing here?
Well, you see, at Polish weddings, Frank, you see, they never give gifts. They always give money. See, they send money in envelopes.
Say, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think I'll contribute something to the bride. I think that's a wonderful idea. Thank you very much, and good luck with you
Thank you
both.
very much.
Jack, what about you?
Well, I thought I'd wait till I get home and give them for my own personal stationery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be... well, congratulations, Miss...
Oh, Louise, Stella, Marie, Francis, Toplitsky.
Say, Jack, by some strange coincidence, those initials spell LSMFT.
What coincidence. My sponsor arranged it, the whole thing. Be happy, go lucky.
Oh, thanks very much.
You're welcome. Listen, do you want to dance? If you want to dance, I'll watch the money.
I'll watch the money. You dance.
No, it doesn't make any...
I didn't hire you to dance. I hired you to play.
Oh. Well, all right. But you know, when the music starts, I can't make my feet behave. Really, I get it.
And tell that singer I want to hear him sing.
Frankie,
Yeah.
come here a minute.
Yeah, Jack.
A fella would like to hear you sing a song. After all, you know, how many times do they get a fella like Sinatra here?
Well,
Why don't you sing a song for him?
Well, seeing as you put it that way, okay, let's
I'll
do
get
a
the
song.
violin.
You get the violin. What do you want to do, Jack?
Huh?
What do you want to do?
Come on, we'll play.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Ready,
We'd like
boys?
to sing a song for you.
Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll
Stop! You call that music?
What are you talking about? We just nearly got killed. We nearly had an accident here with
Yeah.
a bowling ball came in there.
That was no accident. They aimed at you. You're both through. Here's your $9.
Wait a minute, you promised me $12. 3 for the singer.
Jack, how could you do such a thing? Inviting me over here and telling me it was a party and then selling me out for $3.
Frank, I tried to get you 5, but he wouldn't budge.
Well, you're both fired. Take your $9 and out.
I'm sorry, Frank. That was the best I could do.
That's all right. Well, let's get out of
Okay,
here.
come on, let's go.
Gee,
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. They promised us the sandwiches. And they said there was no limit to the coleslaw and the pickle.
I would gather stars out of the blue for you, for you. I would make a string of pearls out of the dew for you, for you. Over the highway and over the street, carpets of clover I'll lay at your feet. There's nothing in this world I would not do for you, just for you. Over the highway and over the street, carpets of clover I'm gonna lay at your feet. There is nothing in this world I would not do, baby, for you, just for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sunday was a very significant date, and we don't want to pass it without saying something about Armistice Day, particularly in view of what's going on in the world today. Back in 1918, Armistice Day meant the end of a war, but it has come to mean a lot more than that. It's a symbol of the things this country has always fought for: freedom, equality, and our way of life. A few years ago in Hollywood, Frank Sinatra made a picture that pretty well expresses all of these things. The picture was called The House I Live In. And anything it had to say then, it still has to say right now. Ladies and gentlemen, The House I Live In.
Cut it out now. Come on, stop that. Looks like somebody's in for a licking, huh?
You bet. We're going to smear him.
All right, wait a minute. Back up now. Steady. That's all right, but 6 against 1. That's not very fair, is it?
Oh, come on, gang.
What's the matter with you? What's it all about?
scared, I'll fight you even.
Well, not if I can help it. You look like you take care of yourself. I just want to know what the gang war is for.
We don't like them. We don't want them in our neighborhood or going to our schools. See? I've been living here as long as you, since I was born even.
Here, come on now. Now, let's cut it out. I'm serious. What's the matter? Has he got smallpox?
We don't like his religion.
His religion?
Yeah, he's a dirty...
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, I think I'm beginning to understand this thing. Yeah, it must be one of those rat pack gangs I've read about in the papers who beat up on people.
Mister, we ain't no rat pack.
Well, you ain't regular guys, for sure, I can tell you that. I don't know what we ought to do about this. It must be pretty tough, huh?
You bet.
What about your dad? What kind of a man is he? What would he say about this?
My pop's so tough, he'll smear you.
He would, huh? He's a pretty tough guy, huh?
You bet. He's a sergeant in the army. He was wounded in Korea.
Oh, he was wounded, huh? Say, I'll bet he got some of that blood plasma that you've been reading about, at the Red Cross.
You bet. It was hurt so bad, he had to get it 6 times. He told me even.
6 times, huh? Son, anybody in your family ever go to the blood bank?
My mother and father both.
Hey, it's pretty serious. You know, it could be that his father's blood helped save your dad's life. That's pretty bad, isn't it?
What's bad about it?
Well, don't you see? His father doesn't go to the same church as your father. Now, you think maybe your dad would rather have died than to take blood from a man of another religion? Would you have wanted him to die, or your mom?
No.
Well, don't you understand, fellas? Religion doesn't make any real difference. God created everybody. God didn't create one people better than another. And people worship God in different ways all over the world. Many, many different ways. Now, my father came from Italy, but I'm an American. But should I hate you because your dad came from Ireland or Sweden or Holland? Now, wouldn't I be a fathead? You guys, by chance, remember anything about Pearl Harbor? You ever read about it or hear about it?
You bet I did. My Uncle Mike was in the Navy.
Oh, he was. Now, did he ever tell you about a battleship, Jap battleship called the Haruna?
No.
Let me see if I can remember. It seems that the Haruna was raising the dickens with our boys, and one day one of our planes sighted it and got right over it. And you know what it takes to bomb a battleship, fellas? It takes teamwork and a lot of guts and know-how. And one of our planes got over it and dropped a big 500-pound bomb right smack in the middle of it. And everybody in the United States kind of threw their head back and felt a lot better about that. Now, the pilot of that airplane was Colin Kelly. He was an American and a Presbyterian. And you know who dropped the bombs? A boy from Brooklyn named Meyer Levin, an American and a Jew. Now, do you think maybe they should have called off the whole bombing raid because they weren't of the same religion? Do you? Of course not. Don't be silly. And don't let anybody make suckers out of you. Use your good heads. And let's have no more of this fighting. Well, I'll see you around. I gotta go to work.
What do you work?
I sing.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'll tell you what. You just stand right here, and no hissing allowed. What is America to me? A name, a map, or a flag I see? A certain word, democracy. What is America to me? The house I live in, a plot of earth, a street, the grocer and the butcher, and the people that I meet, the children in the playground, the faces that I see, all races and religion, that's America to me. The place I work in, the worker by my side, the little town or city where my people lived and died, the howdy and the handshake, the air of feeling free, and the right to speak my mind out. That's America to me. The things I see about me, the big things and the small, the little corner newsstand and the house a mile tall, the wedding and the churchyard, the laughter and the tears, and the dream that's been a-growing for 160 years. The town I live in, the street, the house, the room, the pavement of the city, or a garden all in bloom, the church, the school, the clubhouse, the million lights I see, but especially the people. That's America to me. Well, I'll see you around, boys. Bye now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fine piece of material. I wouldn't mind doing that every week. It's such a great piece of material. I'd like to thank Jack Benny for doing such a wonderful job for us tonight, considering he didn't get any money for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you help me thank Mr. Benny, Mr. Jack Benny, for doing such a wonderful job.
Frank, it was a great pleasure being with you, you know. What was that joke about the Kansas Dust Bowl? Well, Frank, now that you're going out the coast, maybe you can now do a show. You can be a guest on my show now, you see?
Yeah, well, Jack, I really would like that, but the next time I'd like to get paid.
Well, why?
Well,
You
I
see-
mean, I've been a guest on your show, and you were a guest on mine, and
Yeah,
now
but
we're
you see,
even, aren't we?
no, we're not even. You see, you do an hour show, and I only do a half-hour show, you see? So, I mean, you owe me some change.
Well, yes, that's, as a matter of fact, well, I'll talk to you about that when I get out on the coast.
When are you
Jack.
leaving for the coast?
Well, I'm leaving tonight, right after the show.
Oh, you're going tonight,
Mhm,
so
we're leaving
soon.
tonight.
It's a shame.
Why, Jack?
I wonder if Mel Torme is in town. Because I'm playing at another wedding tomorrow. Well, I'll get Robert Merrill. He'll be all right.
Robert
Yeah,
Merrill.
he'll be all right. Thanks, Frank.
Good night,
Good night.
Jack.
It was wonderful being with you.
He's just about the nicest person I've ever known in all of show business. He's a real wonderful guy. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we have, on our show from the coast, we have two wonderful people whom we used last year. And I'm deeply proud because I rooted so hard. We have the manager of the year, Mr. Leo DeRocha, and his lovely wife, Lorraine Day. So we have DeRocha and Day, and we may needle the Dodger fans a little bit. But we hope to have some fun, and in future weeks, we'll have a visit from Bob Hope and people like Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and Dinah Shaw, possibly. We'll see you all very soon, so keep watching and drop us a line if you'd like to hear any particular song. Good night, and bless you.